My stepdaughter kicked me out of her wedding party to put her father, after paying everything, so I canceled the payment plan. Hello, Reddit Eyes Plus here. My stepdaughter is getting married on August 3rd, and the wedding planning has consumed her and her mother's life for the past 6 months. When I say her mother, I mean my girlfriend. We've been together for 10 years, but we're not married. Still, I've been there every step of the way, playing the role of stepdad, provider, and ATM. I paid for her entire college education, $40,000 for a state school. I bought her a car when she finished high school, and she's been living with us rent-free ever since. And what do I get for my troubles? The occasional visit from her deadbeat dad, who never contributed a dime but still gets all the praise and love. So when the wedding plan started, I gave them a list of 20 people. It wasn't much, just a few close friends who've been there for me. They said, sure, no problem. Fast forward to Saturday, I run into one of my friends on the golf course. I ask him, you coming to the wedding? He looks at me like I've grown a second head. I didn't get an invite, he says, just an announcement. Sure enough, I see the announcement. It has her mom's name and her dad's name, not mine. I was furious. When I confronted my girlfriend, she told me none of my 20 guests made the cut because the venue only holds 250 people. Apparently, those 250 people didn't include anyone important to me. Her idea of a fix? Well, if some people don't RSVP, maybe we can squeeze a few in, like I was some afterthought. The next day, we have this big dinner with the future in-laws. It's all smiles and pleasantries until my stepdaughter makes her little announcement. Her real dad is going to walk her down the aisle. I felt a wave of anger and humiliation wash over me like I had just been punched in the gut. But instead of reacting on impulse, I did what any reasonable man would do. I made a toast. I stood up, raised my glass, and said, I'd like to make a toast. The sound of glasses clinking together filled the room as everyone smiled, thinking it was some heartfelt gesture. I continued, it's been my great pleasure to be part of this family for the past 10 years. Everyone's grinning, like I'm about to say something sweet. Then, I dropped the hammer. Thanks to you all, I've realized something. I thought I was a respected member of this family, but instead, I've been nothing more than an ATM. At this point, the room went dead silent. So since your real dad will be giving you away, I think it's only fair that your real dad pays for this wedding too. Cheers to the happy couple and the path they've chosen. I downed my drink, looked them all in the eye and said, you can let yourselves out. You could hear a pin drop. The aftermath? Chaos. My girlfriend blew up, calling me selfish. And I spent the night in my office. No one came to check on me, not even once. The next morning, I called every vendor I had written a check to. Canceled it all. I wasn't about to pay $50,000 for a wedding that I wasn't even invited to in spirit. Sure, I lost about $1,500 in non-refundable deposits, but it was worth every penny. As for my girlfriend, she showed me the wedding planner, trying to guilt me about how much work I was ruining. I flipped through it and found the father-daughter dance section. All songs catered to her real dad's taste. It hit me then. They never cared about my involvement. Even the menu had ingredients I was allergic to. I couldn't help but laugh. By the end of the day, I told her and the bride to pack up their things. It was time for them to move out. I changed the locks and cracked open a cold beer. Let's just say, cheers to new beginnings. Please subscribe to Reddit Eyes Plus for more story like this.